I actually just resaw this same thing from this man. I've seen online, I've met in person. Michael Burnoff, he's a coach, he's a consultant. He does a lot with like neurolinguistic programming. He does this example where he has someone share about something really good their kid did. And he would say to them, like, hey, son, I'm proud of you. And like, oh, yeah, of course. Like, I'm really proud of you. And you think like that's innocuous. And he's like, don't ever do that. Oh, that's why not? He's like, because now this kid's identity is dependent on your being proud of him. And it's something that could be taken away. And
Mm.
his perspective is you should say, you should be really proud of yourself because now you're empowering them to be proud of what they've done. And they're the ones that are empowered to decide that they can do something or not. And I'm hearing that in what you're saying. Curious your thoughts on
Oh,
that because that was like a game changer, and it's become a little thing in our family where someone will share something like that happened, and we're like, you should be really proud of yourself. And it is a
yeah.
different energetic versus, and I don't think there's anything wrong saying like I'm proud of you, but it at the same time I see where we can kind of give up our
Yeah.
power to others, and now we're dependent on it. Are they going to take it away? Am I going to get it again? And versus
Mhm.
like I control that internally.
Yeah. And the way that that flips it, like you should be proud of yourself. It helps them to internalize it instead of, externalizing their wins.
Yeah.
That bringing inquiry is really, it's in service of them. That's all it is. It's in service. That's what really brilliant coaches do. That's what really brilliant parents do. We show up and we help people empower from within. We can, the best leaders, as it is said, you can tell by how many leaders they have created, not by how many followers they have gained.
Ooh. Oh yeah. I this is the way I teach men to speak to their women. It's like we often want to fix things, right? As men, and there's men out there. It's like, oh, they hear the problem. Well, this is the solution. It's really simple, and it's really not
Yeah.
about that. It's about helping them get to the answer themselves. Which, by the way, women already know the answer. They just want to like process it and then do the thing that they already knew that they were going to do, but they want to feel safe with their partner, their most intimate person, to be able to
Mhm.
process and all that stuff. And I always love the video. Have you seen that? It's not about the nail video. The girl's got the nail in her head, and and the guy's like, well, you should really just get the nail out. She's like, it's not about the nail, you know? And I show that at many of my events where, finally he breaks down. He's like, yeah, that's got to really hurt. She's like, yes, thank you. Anyway, the skit goes on, but it really is bring inquiry. We are
Uh,
way more in tune and have way more knowledge when I believe the nature part really probably helps to bring that out even more
right.
and get attuned to that part. All right, let's finish up
Yeah.
the mnemonic here. We got E and R, I believe.
Sure. Sure. So we're on bring inquiry, and then E is empower. And this is where it's one thing to bring inquiry and and come to an understanding, but then what are you going to do about it? Like, how does that affect how you are going to do blank? How does your understanding now change how you see the conflict or see where you want to go with your life or the conflict with me, like whatever it is, like empower them. What do you want to do about it? Like maybe there's a big goal that they have and maybe they don't quite understand how to put it all together, but empowering them to make their own movement around it. It's like when they get the clarity and start to develop that confidence is really locked in when they take action. When they take action, and that could look physical, it could look energetic, it could look like momentum in a way, but they have to be the ones to step forward and do that. I also love the metaphor of that babies learn to crawl because there's something just outside of their reach. That they could be sitting in wherever they're sitting, they want something just outside of their reach, and so that is the inspiration to develop the muscles that will allow them to crawl. They reach out with their hand, they move, they like, and then sooner or later they like, oh wait a minute, I can do this thing and I can move and I can get to, and they're like, oh, I got the thing. And so that empowering, it's so important not to take those learning experiences away. They can come to a brilliant idea, but if you come in and you deliver all of the solutions, then like, oh, I realized that what I really want is a new bike. Let's go shallow here for a second, but like, don't buy them a bike. Like the empowering is like, okay, how are you going to do that? What do you want with that bike? What's that bike really going to give you? And like help them to understand and then create the inspiration to create the muscle to do for themselves, not enable them.